What's going on, guys? This is Boot Banter coming at you with another unboxing. Today we have the Adidas Predator Elite in the low cut. This is going to be the launch colorway, the Predstrike colorway in that solar red and yellow. I wasn't too keen on the colorway at first, but seeing everybody do their unboxings and everything like that, I kind of bit into the hype. Plus, it was at my local Dick's Sporting Goods, so I didn't even have to pay for shipping or anything like that. As you can see, we have the red and yellow mesh bag that comes with it. Pretty nice touch. And then we get to the actual boots. So for the new Predator, we have what they call a Hybrid Touch 2.0 in this, I guess really it feels like a nubuck. And as you can see from the cross section, it's not a super thin upper. I would say it's maybe a touch thicker than the Adidas X. And I've actually tried them on feet, and I will say that it doesn't feel like a super thin upper as well. It just feels like it's right in the middle. The Predator elements right here, which they call this strike skin, right? It's actually pretty soft, but very, very grippy. So I expect to get a lot of curl in my shots with these. Also, you have the control frame 2.0, which is very similar to the OG sprint frames that they had in the early F50 Adi Zeros in the 2010s. And the actual weight that's listed is, I think it's 7.7 ounces in a size 9. Which, like I said, everything is right in the middle. It's not too heavy. It's not too light either. And on the feet, it feels pretty substantial. So it's not like you have it doesn't feel like these are gonna break really easily or they feel flimsy at all. One thing I would say with compared to the last year's model, the Predator Accuracy, is that the heel feels a lot more secure. Which is, I didn't have a real big problem with heel lockdown and the accuracy, but I will say I feel a lot better, a lot more secure with the way the Elite kind of grabs my heel. It feels a lot better than last year. Also, I'm really happy with the construction. It's not a knitted construction. You know, nowadays they have the knit in the middle to make it like a one-piece construction. But I have a wider foot, so when you have it as a regular, traditional construction with a traditional tongue, it gives me a little bit more adjustability as far as making the customizing the boot to fit my feet, and that helps a lot when it comes to the break-in process. Speaking of the break-in process, referring back to the upper is, I would say fairly soft. It's not really, really, really soft. Like, it's not as soft as like the Hybrid Touch that was found on the 2014 Adi Zeros. It's not as soft as that, and it's not as thin as that either. But I would say, judging from how pliable it is out the box, I would say it will probably take me personally about 4 or 5 sessions, which I would say about maybe about 10 hours of breaking time for me. But if you have thinner feet, then I would say these probably won't give you much of a problem when it comes to break-in. Oh, also with the width, it is a bit more narrow than the Predator Accuracy. But when I tried them on feet, they didn't feel too constricting to me. So I would say that with the width, as long as you have medium to slightly wide feet, you should be okay. As far as the insole, it's nothing special. Just your standard run-of-the-mill insole, no special foams or anything like that. And that just about does it for my first impressions. I'm just really happy about these. I like the shape. I like the Predator elements. A part of me wish I would have got the tongue, but at the same time, since this isn't leather, right? I felt as if me getting the tongue would kind of wouldn't mean much, because the tongue kind of gets in the way of all the rubber elements on here. And yes, I am aware that the tongue actually does have a little bit of these fins on there, but you know, the strap, you know, it kind of gets in the way of the elements. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get the low tongue version. That way I can use all of the grips to the best of their abilities. There won't be anything kind of getting in the way of them. So that's pretty much it for my first impressions. I feel pretty good about them. Fairly light, pretty grippy, with a decent fit. So yeah, I'll be very excited to get these on the field, do a play test with these, and then do a bit of comparisons, like, you know, compare them, you know, side by side with the accuracy after I get a few wears in them. Compare them side by side with like the Phantom GX. Sorry about that, because the GX is actually, in my opinion, like the only competitor to these when it comes to like grip and similar fit and things of that nature. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for future videos on these. And who knows, if I like them enough, I might even get another pair in a different colorway. So we'll see. Also, be on the lookout for the black, white, and red colorway coming out soon, probably in the next couple weeks. I kind of like those a little bit more than these, but the reason why I didn't, I guess, wait for those is because the red is still this solar red. If they would have made it a regular, you know, like a traditional red on the upcoming colorway, I probably would have went for those, but doesn't matter. So that's it for this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.